Going Brian back here with another Kaspa update. If you're looking to grab some cheap Kaspa, I'm going to show you some prices here that we could be getting. It failed to break through this 702, so looks like possibly an ABC coming in here. We're going to go through the RSIs here and see that if it could possibly turn up or if that ABC is coming in. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple things. I got a pretty good article here. Kaspa overtakes Doge in daily output and set sights on Bitcoin. All right, this was put out 4 hours ago by Coin Codex. They do a ton of crypto stuff, man. Coin Codex, great site. I'm telling you, they got everything on here. So if you want to go check them out, but it says here, crypto mining, a relatively stable and appealing channel of investment, has seen a surge in popularity since 2023. This is driven by the rise of Bitcoin ordinals, leading to a significant increase in mining revenues. Meanwhile, the emergence of new projects like Kaspa and Dynex has redirected market attention towards the proof of work category. Given the nature of proof of work mechanism, miners compete for the right to validate transactions and receive rewards by solving complex mathematical problems. And I'm sure you guys all know what we're talking about there. Let's show you really quick here, right? Let's take 2 seconds. About how they solve the mathematical problems, and then they get rewarded with Kaspa for doing that. For every block that is completed, they get paid. And they Kaspa does what is it, 2 blocks a second, I believe. I want to show you real quick what that's up to. Whoa, look like I seen some pretty big numbers there. We might check out. Well, right now it's a 1 block per second, but they get paid 147 Kaspa for every block that's completed. All right, so 147 Kaspa. What are we at? 13 cents. Let's see here, 147 times 0.13. So they get 19 bucks for every one that's completed, and these are done per second. Okay, so that's $20 a second that they're paying out to these guys. The miners. So that adds up. 20 bucks a second. Geez, what the heck is that? Wow. I'm just curious real quick. $20 times a minute is $1,200 a minute times 60 minutes in an hour. $72,000 an hour. Wow. That's quite the look at the petahash. 72. Wow. How about that, guys? 72. All right. The next reduction is in 10 days. This is going to drop down the rewards. That drives price up, obviously. Well, maybe not immediately, but obviously you can see as the rewards go down, the prices are pushing up. But 72 petahash. Incredible. All right. I want to come over here to the top addresses real quick because I thought I seen some interesting things there when we were coming over here real quick, and then we're going to finish that article. It's a good article. Last 24 hours, okay, 69 fish, 10 more dolphin. Look at for the last 30 days. Look at these numbers. 265,000 addresses. Let's go down here. Must be over here. Yeah, the transactions count. Okay, 78,000 transactions on 11/26. 78,000 involving Kaspa. Not too bad. This is a total transaction count. Look at that, 140,000. 140,000. Not too freaking shabby. Yeah, here's your live buyers and everything going on, live transactions. Let's get back to this article. All right, so the continuous mining activity ensures a steady influx of cryptos into the market, which improves the market cap of the proof of work sector. Relying on this consistent output, proof of work coins have managed to maintain their dominance in the crypto market. All right, you got here proof of work market cap 769 billion. Proof of stake POS coins 343 billion. So look at the dominance, 54%. Bitcoin, Doge, Kaspa. Kaspa is right in that proof of work. Over here on proof of stake, you have ETH, BNB, and Cardano. And these are really great projects too, but obviously proof of work has the majority, 54% of the dominance. So Kaspa's right in there. Ranking second in daily output, Kaspa records a new milestone. According to mining stats, Bitcoin minus 0.48%, the best known proof of work coin, has consistently held the top spot in market cap and daily output among all proof of work projects. Consistently, they've held the top spot. However, surprisingly, Kaspa, minus 4.93%, a project launched in 2021, has surpassed Dogecoin, a long established project in daily output. All right, and here's the I'm not going to click on that right now. With a block time of 1 block per second and a current block reward of 155 Kaspa, generates approximately 13 million Kaspa daily. At the current price of 13 cents, that is an output valued at $1.7 million per day, exceeding the combined daily output at Dogecoin and Ethereum Classic, exceeding the combined output of them. In the realm of crypto mining, miners tend to gravitate towards projects with a higher daily output, as such projects are well recognized by the market and promise greater profits. In the case of Kaspa Mining, an Ice River KS3 miner with a hash rate of 2 TH would generate a net daily profit of $202 after the electricity expense at 5 cents per kilowatt is deducted. According to data provided by via Bitcoin's official website, this figure is 8 times the earnings of mining Bitcoin. Wow, 8 times the earnings of mining Bitcoin. With WhatsMiner M63S, the most efficient Bitcoin mining rig in the market, under the same conditions, Kaspa adopts an economic model similar to Bitcoin, with no pre-mine or pre-sale, and all tokens can only be obtained through mining. Unlike Bitcoin's halving every 4 years, Kaspa undergoes a monthly supply reduction. Bitcoin's halving is designed to control issuance, speed, and reduce inflation rates. According to official information, Kaspa has a maximum supply of 28.7 billion, which is halved once a year. With a steady monthly reduction of a half to 1/12, this means that the basic circulating supply will be fully released around April of 2037. In the past year, Kaspa has seen a price surge of 1,500%. That's just about a 16x, outperforming over 90% of cryptos, including mainstream coins such as Bitcoin and ETH. As of November 23rd, Kaspa's total market cap stood at 2.75 billion, ranking 28th among all cryptos. Kaspa is now quoted at 13 cents with a 24-hour trading volume at 86 million bucks. This goes over the power of Kaspa miners, how to mine Kaspa. You can go check that out if you want. But how about that? I mean, Kaspa overtakes Doge in daily output and set sights on Bitcoin. That's pretty massive, guys. I mean, when they're considering that it's more, the way I took it, it's more proficient to mine Kaspa than Bitcoin is the way that I took that now. So, wow, that could mean a huge jack up in miners and nodes. So, pretty cool. But you can see here, proof of work. They definitely top of the market. Kaspa's right there. That is awesome. All right, let's go. I want to give a big shout out real quick to the members. Yeah, you guys deserve it, man. These guys, basically, half the revenue for the channel comes from membership. So I appreciate it so very, very much. And this goes from the longest, starting at the top, to the shortest at the bottom. Andy, Jason, Trapper, Lib, Baja, Ryan, Franny, Marty, Noted Trader, Elvie, Will, Falconeer, John, Benji, Jay, Hostinking, Will Hammer, Gesund Hitler, I believe, Karat, Prepping for Beginners, Eyes Wide Open, FMK, Christian, Thomas Mongol, Kevin B, Sominex, Blue Safari, Dez, Kaspa God, love that name, Zozo, and I'm sorry I can't pronounce that one. I should have tried to translate that to English. But thank you so much, guys, and please don't forget. These level 4s and level 1s are all the trading lessons. $14.99, guys. I'm telling you, with the bull run coming up, you're gonna want to know. And go, but I don't care. Buy it somewhere else, whatever. But $15, you're gonna want to know when to sell the top of the market. You're gonna want to know how to tell when pullbacks are coming. I don't cover every coin out there. You guys hold. I'm sure you, man. Last time I held, I don't know, 30 cryptos. The last bull run, something like that. You're gonna want to know how to read charts. I'm telling you, it could save you a fortune, literally. If I would have known how to read charts back in the beginning, when Gala made a run up there, it would have made all the difference in the world for me. So, yeah, it's well worth $15 to learn that stuff. So if you want, if it interests you, check it out, get it. If within the first couple of days you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. That's a promise, man. I have no doubt you'll get your $15 worth out of it. There's 15 videos in there, over 7 hours of content. So if you're interested, go check it out. Helps the channel a ton. Even just an entry or beginner level helps the channel tremendously. 99 cents a month. So, all right, I'm done with that. I apologize. I have to throw that out there, guys. Obviously got to try to make something on here for all the time I have in it. I want to go across something with you guys. Beam. I'm not going to get into this. I dropped. I bought 10,000 of them the other day. This is a new crypto. It's been out about a month now. It's a gaming crypto. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not affiliated with any of this stuff. If I was, I'd tell you. This thing is, it's supposed to be the next big gaming thing, all right? If it's something that interests you, Mexi, go over there. It's listed on all the major, it's on Binance, everything. It came out just about 30 days ago. Has a market cap of, where's it at up here? 404 million already. Volume, look at the volume's up 215%, $60 million. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Has a total supply of 62 billion, circulating supply of 41 billion. So we all seen what happened to. I'm not saying it's going to pull a Gala Games, but might want to. I don't know. If you want to go check it out, go check it out. I like to throw stuff you guys' way. You make your own decision on that stuff. I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to throw a few bucks at it, and it was up 20% yesterday, so I threw $100 at it, so I made 20 bucks off it yesterday. But I'm looking for a lot bigger gains than that. If this thing could possibly get up to a 30-40 cent mark, or even who knows. I'm just going to keep stacking this stuff up, though. I kind of it's just a little side thing. You can't put all your eggs in one basket, guys. And one other thing I want to tell you: don't fall in love with these cryptos. All right, that is a big thing I want to tell you. Don't fall in love with them. To look at it, that happened to me last time, like with my XRP and stuff. But like, I fell in love with them. You know, I didn't want to sell them. The whole goal of this is to make money. All right. Now let me show you something real quick. I'm not getting off track here. I like to share this stuff. You guys watch my channel. I like to, if I can help out in any way possible, I want to do that for you. Okay. All right. Last time the bull run for ADA. Okay. You want to this weekly RSI, when you seen it getting to the top. All right. This thing told you to sell right there when it flipped. Boom. Right there. It told you to get out. Okay. Your main goal is to make money here. All right. So you would have wanted to get out here, sell. Then when the bear market comes back, you want to buy back down here. You know, wash, rinse, repeat. Same thing. You know, I bought down here last time. I didn't sell the top. I maybe sold at a couple bucks. And I wish I would have known a lot more about reading charts. You know, I was just learning pretty much then, but I bought that course for $500, and it definitely helped me out a lot for sure. But if I would have known, man, if I would have known about these RSIs and stuff like that, you know, don't fall in love with these things. Yeah, they're here to make money. Okay, you can buy them back when the bear market comes. You know, you sell up here, you sell your 100,000 up here. When the bear market comes, you made enough money that you could buy a million this time. Next time it runs up, get rid of that. You know, next run it comes around, you can buy 5 million. I don't know, whatever your goals are, but just a little tip. Okay, don't fall in love with it. They're money making things. That's all they are. Okay. When the time comes, when the bull run comes, you know, and we see Kaspa hitting the top, you're going to have to get rid of it, guys. The people coming into the market, them are the ones you're going to want to sell your bags to. When everybody else is just getting into crypto, oh my God, crypto's taking off, Bitcoin's up to the blah, blah, blah. You're going to be selling your bags, okay? Because that means the top is almost in. When you start hearing your taxi, your Uber driver say, "Oh, have you bought any Bitcoin?" All right, the top's coming in. When everybody knows, but you were in way back here, you're selling up here. You get a lot of people by the top of the market. They get stuck. They ride the whole thing down, and that unfortunately it happens to people. I don't like seeing the bad things happen to anybody, but you know, you have to get rid of your bags. Okay. So anyway, let's move on here. The crypto bubbles. All right, Luna Classic's having a pretty big day out there today, 26.5%. Everything else having a little bit of a pullback. You know, there's the last week, you know, and the last month. Like I told you, what the heck was that coin that we talked about the other day? I said take your profits, and look at Blur, 142%. And this is for the month, you know. A lot of stuff out there up big time. But that one that we talked about the other day, geez, I even have a little bit of money left in it. Where the heck's it at? I get so many cryptos going through my head. Gala, got a little bit more of that. Blah, blah, blah. It was in the top 100 here. Anyway, I told you to take some profits. We brought that coin up. It's having a little bit of a pullback now, so I hope you took your profits in it. It was right through here. Let me see here real quick. Let's see, because it's down a little bit today. Pyth, yeah, it's down 9.5%. You know, like I said, a lot of times these things have this big run up, and then they have the big crash. Okay, I'm not saying that's going to happen with this thing, because it's been a beast. You know, right now Pyth is you know, right in the top 100 right out the gate. This thing is what, a week old, and it's number 76. You know, $667 million market cap. That's because, you know, it's an oracle. They're calling it the next you know, chain link. So obviously we all know how big chain link got and the potential there. And Pyth Network, a very, very good project. All right, and who knows? It might not tank down here, but a lot of them do. They have this initial pump, then you have some profit taking. See the red here? You have some profit taking. These developers and stuff, they need to make some money, all right? So they end up taking a little bit of profits. Let's put a Fibonacci on here and see. Go from here. Just get an idea where 618's at. 618 is right down here. Look at that. Or that's a 786. I'm sorry. Could get a 786 out of it. 618 is up here, which it did come back and back test right there. That's your 618. Turn that blue. You know, your 7, that was at 39 cents. And it is, you do have a green 8-hour candle. So is this a 5 wave here? Ignore this wick. 1, 2, 3, fourth wave, but maybe a 5th wave up, possibly. Not enough data. The 4 hours at the bottom and heading up. You got a 618 pullback here. It came down and tapped it. Okay, so maybe this is going to make another run up. You know, I'm just not. I don't want to get anybody in a bad spot. Let's see if it ABC'd right here. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, boom. Yeah. It looks like an ABC. Alright, this overextended it just a hair down to that 618, but that could have been an ABC right there. And if this is a 5 waves up, alright, and let's get this fib up here. You got that 618 pullback, so that pullback could be over. You know, let me put a trend-based fib. If this is like a wave 1 starting here, you know, I'm not taking a big wick. I don't like giving big, you know, 66 cents possible. We'll leave it on here and see what happens. Just be super careful, guys, all right? Like I said, if you were in profits, and I told you that days ago when this thing was up here, to, you know, take some off the table. I took my initial investment off. I'm riding my profits that are in there, and I took my initial investment out. So whatever I make off of it is just you know, is money that isn't costing me anything. All right, let's take a look here real quick. Bitcoin is down $82, but look at this 4-hour candle starting on this thing. The 4 hours just turning up. The 8-hour is coming down. This is looking good. The 12-hour is right at the top here. Look how this. Look at that wick on that candle. Look at that. Look at this push down to that level, and then the buyers that suck this up. Okay, you know, you don't see a lot of long tails out there like that. You know, so if this thing continues green up, the daily, look, just heading up. It is still red on the daily, but that's a heck of a wick on there. The weekly is right at the top, and the monthly is still heading up. All right, but that daily, you know, that $38,500. That's the number. I have that alarm set on there. Keep your eye on it, guys. Really is could come in here. Now let's move here through here real quick. I want to see this total market cap real quick. I was thinking about this earlier. $1.4 trillion. All right. Wow. Look at that. I love it. Our targets, you know, that we put up here, that trend-based fib, you know, and you learn that in the trading videos. But look at that, the 1.618. That was our 1.4 target. Look at that. We nailed it. You know, I love the Fibonacci, man. But I wanted to take a look at something here. If we go out on the monthly, let's get a couple things off here real quick. All right, that first bull run, our market cap, and let's put, let's see how the target worked on this thing. Okay, the trend-based fib. Let's put a target on there and see how close it came to working out. All right, I've never done this with the total market cap. Let me tell you something. If this thing isn't the best thing in the world, unbelievable. Absolutely nailed it. Look at that. And who would have believed that? I remember, oh my God, I remember this. I remember when crypto was under 200 billion, the market cap, and I was like, oh my God, wow, pretty low for a market. But I specifically remember this, back when this was going on, back in 2020. I remember when it was way down here, and COVID right here in March. I mean, it went down to 115 billion. But look at this, that fib, right on top of the high to the low, right there. And that gave you your target for the next bull run. And look at that. Freaking nailed it, man. Actually overextended just a bit. It gave a target of 2.9 trillion. Who would have believed that? Back here, this thing went to 780 billion. Okay, who would have thought 2.9 trillion? Now, what's the next target for the next bull run? Let's take a look. I'm just curious. The next bull run, the target for the Fibonacci. Look at this, 10 trillion. 10 trillion. All right, so that would be, this past one went to 3. That's about a little over 3x. $10 trillion. And you don't think it's going to get there? I mean, you've seen how this thing works, man. It works like a dream. I love it. It is worth your $15 for your trading lessons just learning how to use this thing. It really is. I mean, come on. If that didn't nail that price to the penny, look at that, right up to it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Come on. You guys out there have been so kind with the remarks about the trading lessons and stuff. I hope you're enjoying them. I've been trying to keep everybody happy, getting videos out for you that you ask me to get out, guys. I try to. I can't overload my members with tons of videos every day. So please, if you have an email or something that I could send a video to for you, if you want one special, send me an email. Send me an email message, and I'll get that video out for you. Okay, and we'll get it done. But all right, you can. So we got that target there. You see how that thing works, guys. Let's get over to Kaspa here, because if you're looking for a decent entry, like I am, all right. I'm trying to get a little bit more stacked in here. I'm not real happy. I want a bigger bag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think all of us probably do. Some of you might be out there set. If you got in at the very beginning, why would you want to buy now? You know what I mean? If you bought 100,000 or 50,000 or whatever you got, and you bought way back when at a penny, or if you were lucky enough to get in, man, down here, way down there. Let's get this off log. There we go. If you were lucky enough to get in way back here, congratulations, man. You could have really loaded up. We went over this. You could have got 1,000,000 Kaspa for 178 bucks. 178 bucks. Boy, oh boy. That's what I love about crypto, man. It can change your life so fast, and it's unbelievable. My goal is to help you guys and to help me, quit the 9 to 5 stuff, and just retire and enjoy life. That's what it's about, guys. The older you get, the more you realize that working it takes up an awful lot of your time. And taking care of your family is number one. That's why we do it. That's why we go to work every day. But no one wants to do forever. You know, everybody wants financial freedom. I believe crypto is that key. I really do. The longer I'm in this and the more I learn, you know, I drive my wife crazy about it, but I think I have, you know, it's a very good plan this time, and a very good plan of attack, and I'm getting excited to get it executed and get it started. So let's move on here. All right, we hit the 702 on the dot here. All right, you can see I told you yesterday if we could not get through that 14.3, I might have said 14.4 to be safe, or yeah, I probably did 14.4. If we could not crack that, then this is probably an ABC coming in. You have the 8 hour still coming down. The 12 hour is still bearish. The daily is rolling over. It flipped bearish. Look at that. It rolled right over there. So you can see it rolling right over. So it looks like a pull down here a little bit, which you got to expect it at some time. I mean, this thing can't go straight up constantly. You got to have pullbacks. You got to build support areas. You know, if you go out on a weekly, we have no support levels up through here. Back through here, we had all kinds of support levels built. You know, if price falls, you need something to catch it. That's why you got to build support levels through here, and you need something to stop it, and that's what support levels do. All right, if price starts falling, support levels are going to catch it. Okay, stop it from just collapsing down. You know, with no support down here. So you need support levels to get you know, to get in there and help price. So, all right, let's take a look at a couple things here. Okay, number one, that's 702. If this turns into an ABC, a target area, okay, is going to be, if we pull this down here, right on top of that 702, I want this as close as I can get it, okay? It's going to be right down here. Right in that 10.2, 10.3 area. You know, I'd call it 10.3 probably just to be safe. All right, we're going to leave that blue, okay, because it's looking more and more. If it does not break that, okay, which with the daily rolling over bearish, the 12 hour bearish, the 8 hour still coming down bearish, and your four is just reset, okay, which that four could have you could have a little bounce here. You know, that gets people excited, think of price going back up. Could come right back that 702 and then finally just splat right down. Honestly, I think this 4 is going to maybe push up a little bit and start rolling over. So I believe that this ABC is coming in. I have, you know, I have some buy targets down here that I set up on XC, and you know, but I believe A, B, C. All right, how long could this take to get over with? Time will tell. We'll just have to play it day by day and see how quick we can get it over with. On the daily, you can see, you know, if this A and B leg that took roughly, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days to get your A and B leg. All right, so you know, 3-4 days probably finish this correction out. Maybe quicker. It could come down a lot faster than that. But daily, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles in here. So roughly a week for your A and B. All right, the C started, so a week to get the A and B. So we'll see, 3-4 days to finish this out. But watch for that target area, all right? You know, if we break up through that 14, you know, 14.4, all right, then scratch this. The ABC is not going to happen. All right, if it doesn't break up through this level, I'm going to double this up a little bit so we see it better. Whoops. There we go. All right, if it doesn't break through there, it's coming down here. Okay, we've been through these ABCs before. We've nailed these prices. Nothing's guaranteed. Okay, I don't have a crystal ball. I just do it. Look at the charts, past price performance, ABCs. We have nailed with Kaspa tons of times, guys. If you go back through here, all right, we've nailed these ABCs a lot of times. All right, let's take a look here if this was one of them. That's the one that was frustrating. I remember that thing. That was miserable. Usually you always get that price target, and it just didn't happen. There's one there. Look at this. All right, you got here's your, right here it is. Here's your A leg. Your B leg comes up here. We're going to put the top of this on top of that B leg. Right there. And there's your target right down there. That's where it finished up. And there's your ABC. Right there. A, B, C. Alright, we've had these happen numerous times in here. Back here was a big one. You had this big, huge 5 waves down. This ended up being a big ABC correction here. Nailed it right to the penny. Right to the penny. I mean, come on. Well, it was about a penny in price, but right here you have your A leg, okay? You have your B coming right up here to this 50%, and watch what happens when it can bring us down on top. There's your price target right here, and it nailed it right at the bottom. Nailed it perfectly. Okay, so we've been through this before. We have nailed these prices before. You guys know that have been with this channel. All right, this is all taught in the trading stuff if you're interested in that stuff. But I still believe that this is a 4th wave pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But usually after 5 waves, you have an ABC. All right, so did the 5 waves come in here? Is there a 1, 2 down here that I'm missing? When you look at this, is this the 1, 2? Is this the count here? This can get frustrating sometimes. Is that a 1, 2, 3, 4, and is that the 5? And now the ABC correction. After an ABC correction, then we should continue on our way up. Okay, so that could have been that 5th wave. Geez, I apologize. There goes a car alarm. But we'll keep an eye on this, guys. Thank you so much. Please hit the like and subscribe. And I'll be back to you real soon. Have a great night, everybody.